ready?
How do I do that? More.
Go over to the right of your screen. Remember up there, there's banners, comments.
Yeah.
And then the other one, your brand, go to brand.
Yeah.
Go to your banners.
Got my banners up. Yeah, got it. I've got it.
Hello, Penny. Hello, Mona. Casey. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
You got your
everybody. Sorry, I
banners?
can't see the comments. How do I see the I need to see the comments and banners. So if I put the comments up first. Hello, everybody. Hello. How are we all? Sorry, we're a few minutes late. I'm having we're having a wobble.
You're okay, Lou.
Right. Cindy are here doing the Tarot of the Shadow. Oh, there's been a massive energy shift that's come in. Why is that then? Well, because today, although we were 10 days or thereabouts, we are going direct. It will probably go direct as we are on live. So if all of a sudden the last day almost felt like you've got jitters or kind of anxiety, anticipation going on, then just know it's because when things go direct, those of you who have done your work, and I mean, this is why we keep going on doing your work, things are going to very much change for you. That slingshot I've been talking about for the last month or so, we are ready and set with our arms across our chest, and we are ready to fly. Okay, but this means two things. Well, one main thing is, I don't care who you are or whether you do or do not want your person from the past. If you have done your work, I can almost promise you every single person, every single reading, every single sign, the X is going to come back. That one that you could never get out your head, what we call the divine masculine, is coming back. Why? Because if you've done your work, your energy pull is so magnetic, it has to be this way. Now, how you deal with that is your choice. We are not here to do, but I will pre-warn you that this is the energy that is going to come in, and I guarantee it in almost every damn sign. So if you don't want that and you don't want to listen to it, I don't want a whole comment section say, I don't want him back. Okay, fine. You haven't got to take him back. You haven't got to take them back. But you see, just know, because your elevation has gone up so high, that person cannot come in the way we knew them. We are not the same people they know. So what you have to understand is if somebody is energetically connected to you, they cannot come in on the same vibration either. They have to come in on a different vibration. Now, it's all your discernment, your awareness, your assertiveness, the amount of healing you've done depends on how you handle it, what you want from it, and where you go from here on in. So that's just a quick before we go anywhere. Me and Cindy have talked in depth about this, and you found exactly different, you Cindy.
Yes.
There we go. Right. So at this point, I am going to hand it over to Cindy first because she's doing the tarot. It's going to be sharp, to the point. No messing around. There isn't going to be massive storylines because we know what the storylines are. They're the same for everybody along all the signs. They're the same kind of thing. That ex, that narcissist who left you for somebody else, or was an alcoholic or a drunk or a this, that, or whatever. We already know all that. We're not going down that road. We're not telling a story. We're telling you where you've been recently, where you are now, and where you're heading to. And that is the basic be all and end all. And I should do the same with the shadow. We are going direct in there. Why? Because tonight we are going direct. Mercury, there is no miscommunication. We are not going round the bushes 25 times. We are going direct to the point, to the source, and we're ripping that band-aid off. Has it healed? If not, it's going to fucking hurt. If it has, then grand, and you can make your choice. But here we go. Cindy.
We're going to start with Aries. It's going to be straight and to the point. There won't be many cards. I'm not going in. We're not going to be on here no 2 or 3 hours. Aries, you got somebody coming in, or it's you or somebody that is coming in with earth energy. They're moving really slow. They're almost at a standstill. And I believe that it's really irritating you. It's irritating the living hell out of you because Aries cannot fucking stand this slow ass energy. Because this Knight of Pentacles is coming in with the 8 of Wands. And I feel like you're irritated because the 6 of Swords in reverse fell on top of it. You know, you're supposed to be leaving the drama, the bullshit behind to head towards, you know, something that is more, you know, calm and stable. But it's like you've got this energy, or somebody around you has got this energy of they're just slow at it. But this person is wanting to collaborate with you. But there's this back and forth energy. It's like, I feel like I don't know. I'm stuck. No, I'm going to rush in. I'm going to rush in. No, I'm pulling back. No, I'm going to go. I'm going to speak it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm going to turn my back to it. What the hell, Aries? You've got a brand new beginning here. Brand new beginning in love. It's waiting here. It's right on time. Right on time. What are you going to do, Aries? You're stuck in between stability and something is in your head. You got plenty of options. Just make sure somebody ain't doing abracadabra on you. Woo! What do you think, Lou?
I think, well, nothing more different. And the thing is, what I'm seeing is we got the 5 of Swords. So recently, up until I'd say the last couple of days or so, because it's recent past, we've got the 5 of Swords. So somebody feels as though they don't know which way they're going. Headwise, here, there, everywhere. The confusion card. Completely and utterly. Which way? 5 is the middle. Which way do I go? Do I go back it down into this 4 of Swords into healing? Or do I take this 6 of Swords and move forward and move away from this shit? What am I going to do? I don't know which way to go. Well, your now is, do I take that leap of faith? Do I move forward? Indecision is here. Aries, your shadow side is calling you to stop being indecisive. You are a go-getter. You are working from your shadow, because Aries does not work from this energy. Aries is somebody who makes their mind up and they goes. Recent past, couldn't make your mind up. Now what do I do? Do I go? Well, let me tell you, the next card we've got is the World card. The Magician, sorry. The Magician is somebody who has got the illusion around them. So are you a trickster? Are you going to trick yourself into believing that you've healed enough to move on and you can walk away and you can move away from this of where you are? Or are you going to reform? Because bottom of the day, we have the World card. We have a whole new beginning, a new cycle, a new go around. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, let's clarify. Let's clarify each one card clarifier, and then we go straight back to Cindy for the next one. It's sharp, it's sweet. You already know, and you're questioning yourself because this indecision that I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. Do not tell me you do not know what to do, because you got the High Priestess card. The High Priestess doesn't speak it, but she knows. And this tells me you're speaking a lot of bullshit to a lot of people. I don't want this. I don't want this. But the other card is telling me you don't know what you want. You're going from your emotions. Stop working from your emotions. Start working from your head, because you are keeping yourself in this 5 of Cups energy. You are. You're looking at something thinking, I can't have it. Yes, you can, because you've got the Fool. So are you going to keep yourself locked in this energy, or are you going to come out of your shadow side and start moving with that feeling of you knowing what you've got. And there you go. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So we have the Magician. Then we have the happily single, but not so happily single. Not so happily single, are we? Why? Because you still haven't transformed yet. When you transform and take the leap of faith and do the magician thing, the thing that the magician does best, which is transform, take the potion, take your own potion, take the medicine, the healing medicine, do what you need to do. And you can have this. You are stopping yourself from what? From a whole new world. Because if you don't move, you're going to stay in the same old cycle. So what are you going to do? Do you want better, or are you going to stay where you are? Over to you, Cindy.
All righty. Taurus. Bull gang. Taurus, you're going through healing. Major ending is here. Ten of Swords in reverse. This was absolutely took you down. What do they call it here? Ruined. Here in the South, we call it ruined. This was total ruined. But it come out with the Star card, the Aquarius card, the card of healing, the card of wish granted. You are going through a major transformation. You made up your mind, whatever this was, you walked away from it. Why? Because it took you down. You've been backstabbed. You've been hurt. You've been betrayed. You knew you needed to go towards that ninth cup, that you could not live on 8 cups alone. And you knew that ninth cup was going to lead to that wish, to that healing. You are definitely taking a break right here. Death of a person or an ideal. You are taking a break to what? You are ending a situation. Total ending. Ending. Because you're going through a transformation that looks like a death. It hurts. It hurts. It doesn't feel good to walk away. I don't want to walk away. I don't want to do it. But it's going to be so much prettier on the other side, because you're leaving all of that competition, that struggle, that strife, that he said, she said, that struggle behind, Taurus. You're leaving it behind so you can follow your passion. You're definitely going within. Definitely. Whatever this was, it totally ended you. You are definitely going within, because I've seen the Hermit. Here's the Hermit. You're going through healing, Taurus. You might as well put your horns down, because you're going through a total transformation. You're laying there, you're meditating. You are doing some deep soul search, some deep soul inner work. Some of you are going through the dark night of the soul. I can just tell you that right now. You can hold on to it as long as you want to, but the universe is coming in and they want you to let it go. Let it go. One way or another, they're going to make you let it go. And when you start releasing it, you're going to feel so much better, because one by one, those swords will fall out of your back. And then you're going to feel so much lighter, so much lighter. It hurts. It hurts. And some of you, when you get up out of this state of hurt, you're going to get up and you've got to speak your truth. You got to speak your truth to somebody. Take it away. Look, you're following your intuition. You cannot fool the high priestess. Some of you all have kept a lot of secrets for a very, very long time, and they're coming out. They're coming out. Those secrets are coming out. There's a lot that you're holding back. Don't tell me that there's not. Take it away, Lou, because I know. I see it.
Okay. Your recent past. 6 of Cups energy. 6 of Cups energy. Something from your past you can't let go. Something from your past you're holding on to. You're not seeing it as happy memories. You're holding on to it with a fear factor, with some kind of pain, with some kind of self-sabotaging thoughts here. Because look, we have the Ace of Wands. That passion to move forward, exactly the same as what Cindy pulled. But what's happening is, look, this wand isn't free. You're not free to do what you want. I'm hearing that song by Robbie Williams, because I'm free to do whatever I want.
And the train horn just went off. She's
free?
saying it
Because
right.
there's something
Yes,
keeping you back stuck. What are you now? Mirroring. Who are you mirroring? Well, you're mirroring somebody You've got the 8 of Pentacles here. 8 of Pentacles. So you want to move forward. You want to balance. You've already been through what you think you've been through, but what you're mirroring is something that hasn't quite happened. You're mirroring somebody else here. So if you're feeling anxiety, if you're feeling as though, I think the mirror isn't reflecting here exactly what's going on. What your outside is showing and what your inside is showing is not working. It's not, something isn't connecting within the middle of you. And the reason I say balance, because what's coming for you, you could have a whole new beginning, a whole new cup of love, but all you need to do is balance. You are out of balance. Why? Because something isn't being spoken. You're not speaking the truth here. The high priestess speaks her truth. She knows her truth. There's something you're not telling yourself. You are telling yourself maybe you're not worthy without something, or I do not want this. I do not want this new beginning. Well, this is telling me that you do. Why? Because the world has come here with a tower. So the universe is going to make something happen. The universe is going to put something that's going to rock your world and make you move. Because right now it's almost like you're stuck. That bull-like energy is behind the gate. The gates are open and you just won't take that first step. I don't know what it is. You need to find your passion again, Taurus, because something took you down from the past and it took you down hard. But you see, this is also the same healing that can energize you and bring you to a new beginning, regardless of who that is with. You can have this. The only person that's stopping you is the high priestess, yourself. But transformation is here. We have got the magician. Are you willing to take that last step into healing? Yes, the medicine might not taste very well. Yes, it might feel a bit icky. Yes, it might burn. Yes, it might be crap. But you know what? Sometimes the best medicines in life do hurt the best. Go on then, Cindy. Carry on.
Sometimes pride's a big old pill to swallow. I'm just saying, Taurus. Gemini.
It is.
Any of y'all get triggered, I'm telling you, take notes, because you need to know this about yourself. Gemini, what do you need? Gemini.
That could also be past childhood healing that needs to be done. There might be some healing from a past, from a childhood that might need to come forward that you haven't quite healed yet. Or abandonment. I've just been told there could be some kind of rejection or abandonment and you can't let go of something. That's why it's still playing up now. That's why you can't have a new cup of love, because until you've dealt with that, you're not fully healed inside. You think you've done the shadow work, but there is still things that are coming up and you know they've come up. I don't know why I have to say that, but I had to say it. Sorry, carry on, Cindy.
I know that Lou's telling the truth, because I'm going to tell you all, during my journey this past year of being totally single, I've went all the way back to childhood. I was one of those kids that my mother, I was always afraid to ask my mother a question because I knew the answer was always no. So I would make my sister ask instead of me. I never had a voice, I felt like, when I was little. So go all the way back to childhood. Gemini, what the hell's going on
and that's
here?
why the high priestess can't speak. She knows what she knows, but she can't speak. Because why? There's something stopping you speaking about a past. You might have to go back to childhood, back to your mother, whatever you need to do. But there's some kind of healing that's connected to a past, whether it's a relationship or further before relationships even started, back to childhood, most likely. Sorry, Cindy, carry on.
You're okay, Lou. Gemini, what the hell's going on here? You got the Nine of Cups with the Magician. I feel like you've been manifesting, you've been working hard, you've been working towards this, material happiness is what this card's called, because I'm using a Heaven and Earth deck. That would be like in the past. Then it's like all of a sudden, I don't know what's going to happen. There's going to be a loss. I don't know, Gemini. I don't know if you're over pushing it, overworking. I don't know if you're pulling some abracadabra, hocus pocus, heebie-jeebie bullshit. Because if you notice in this loss, the way that this star is formed here, that is devil-like energy. The Five of Cups energy can be addictions. I don't know, Gemini, what are you addicted to? Are you addicted to codependency? Are you addicted to social media? Are you addicted to alcohol? Are you addicted to being seen? That's an addiction too. There's so many addictions that the devil comes in the form of. And I'm telling you, on this Five of Cups, that star is in the Baphomet position. This is devilish energy in the Five of Cups. I feel like that you're going to have success You're going to have that material happiness. And then all of a sudden, boom, you have overdone it. Somehow, some way, you've overdone it. You or some people are going to be turning their back on you. This is energy that can quickly leave as fast as it come in. What do they call that card? Established strength and loss in pleasure. I'm feeling a little bit of ego here, Gemini. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And then the Knight of Pentacles energy is down here with oppression, the Ten of Wands. We know that Wands is movement. We know it's action. It is putting a lot of hard work and effort into it. But something that you're doing, Gemini, if you're not very careful at whatever you're manifesting in this material happiness that you think is going to be also happy, you're going to lose it because of, I feel it's ego. I feel it's ego. I feel you're overdoing it. There is devilish energy attached to this. I don't know if you feel like you need to be seen. I don't feel like that. I don't know. It's some kind of devil energy is attached to this. Yeah, you're going to end up right here, Gemini. They call this card a shortened force. It's the Eight of Swords. You're going to end up in your mental prison because you created it. I feel like by being over competitive is what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, because after the Eight of Swords in this prison, you had the passion, and then the Knight of Swords is here. It's like it's like, God Almighty, I'm on fire, but I gotta go. Your symbol is on the Knight of Swords twice. And the King of Wands is here. Some of y'all are dealing with, I don't know, got Leo in your chart, dealing with Leo, because on the King of Wands, I see Leo and Cancer. Something's going to end up folding here because somebody's moving so slow. There's a head games here. Something's going to come out. Something's coming out. Somebody's stuck. Somebody's been holding on. Take it away, Lou. Take it away. Somebody's defensive too.
Okay, so in your recent past, you tried to make a move forward. You tried to make a passionate move towards something. This is the Ace of Wands here. But the Ace of Wands, the feet don't move. There's no feet in this card. So you had all the passion to move forward, but something held you back. What held you back? This Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is kind of like doorways to move, to be able to take yourself through the healing to get to that Nine of Cups. You was almost there. You can see it, you can smell it, but it's almost like you can't move your feet to match where you know you need to go. In the past, something's held you kept back. What was it? This is kind of like a cycle's repeating. This almost feels as though you've got the wheel here, but it can't go forward. It's in reverse. The wheel's in reverse because somebody hasn't took that leap of faith. What's holding them back here? Well, I can see I can see dragons and I can see bats. There's some kind of, like Cindy said, there's kind of a devil energy around you. And I don't know if this is your own, whether you're self-sabotaging yourself. You could be self-sabotaging yourself by, let me get another one. Let's see why. What's this self-sabotaging about? Well, it says the serpents. It said somebody's kind of going around and around, but they're eating their own self here. Somebody's working that hard or tirelessly. They're burning themselves out. The snake is eating itself. It's regurgitating itself. So it almost feels as though that Gemini energy of that static going around in your head, going around and around and around. I'm going around and around and around and around and around. Gemini, you need to get out your head. You need to get out your head because you do have the opportunity here for the sun. But there's this Five of Cups. Now, Five of Cups for me is there's a pain connected to your heart. So I wanted to go in a bit more. What is this pain? Having the courage to speak up on a situation. Now, you've been offered a whole new cup here by the universe, the top cup. but there's almost like you're working on a reconciliation, or you want a glory, you want to celebrate something so much that because it's what you want and your feet aren't moving toward, it's manifesting something, but there's no movement with a manifestation. There's no movement. How do I know there's no movement? Because the wheel isn't going forward. The only thing that's stopping you here taking this leap of faith, taking the leap of faith, is the Five of Cups energy. The Five of Cups energy for me in this deck, especially with the sun here, is related to something that you can't see. There's almost like a coldness around an energy. This could also, let me get one more on this one. The Emperor. The Emperor. This could be somebody, I don't know whether you think you've achieved a level of something, but the crown's on the floor here, look. Somebody's crowns fell down. Queen of Swords. Yes, you know, the Queen of Swords is somebody all-knowing. That's the typical Aquarian card, all-knowing. So are you believing that you know the whole situation when it comes to a love or something? There's something where you believe you know, and you think, well, I know what I've done, I know what's happened, I know the situation, and I want to move forward. And the universe is saying, no, you don't know, my darling. There's something else that you need to get before you can get your sun. It's all here. You can have the new beginning, you can have the sun, you can have it all, but there's something that you believe that you know that you don't know. There's something holding you back, and this could have the belief system that I know where I've been, I know where I'm going, but the world is saying not quite yet. Because I think this belief system that you have, you're eating yourself up alive. You have to face this Five of Cups. To whatever this Five of Cups is to you, whatever this is, that needs to be healed before you can move forward. You've got all the good cards. You've got the Fool. You've got the World. You've got the Emperor. You've got the Sun. This is because of fear mentality or self-sabotaging. You could be doing something that is self-sabotaging you deep within, and it's not allowing you to move forward. But you have it's all here. You've got a brand new beginning here. And we've got the Strength card. Look, the Leo, we've got the Strength card. So what Cindy was saying about having the courage to move forward. Somebody does not have the courage to speak the truth about something that happened in the past with this. There's something about not speaking the truth. And that not to anybody else, but to yourself. We've got a snake with this Strength. Look, there's some kind of, she's almost calling in the snake, charming the snake. Charming a dark energy, charming. There's something holding you back, and it's very much around you. There could be somebody around you that's a very dark energy, very dark entity. I'm not sure what this is, but this could just be yourself self-sabotaging. But there's only one thing that I can see that's holding you back, and it's that Five of Cups. Deal with that Five of Cups, and you can flip this all around. Come out of your head. Start using your feet, because the Wands wants to move, but there's no feet. Get on your feet, start moving, and you can have it all. Okay, next one, Cindy.
Gemini, I kept hearing that song by Chris Cornell and Zach Brown, and it's on my community page, I believe. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
And the crown's on the floor in that card. So yes, somebody's head is very heavy. There's almost like there's too much going on. Somebody's got too much on their plate. They don't know how to drop it.
Yeah, and somebody needs to tell some truth. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Tells the truth.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Cancer.
Cancer. Cancer. Cancer. Cancer, looks like you got what? Woo! Cancer. So far, you just gonna be the shit, ain't you, Cancer? Cancer, you're coming in as the Empress. You are sitting there. You have waited and waited many months on giving birth. You've got a brand new life coming. You don't know when it's coming, but you just know that it's coming. Then this card fell and crossed the Empress, which is the Page of Cups. Love is in the air for Cancer. And it says, well, I've got nothing but water here. Water, 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 water. Somebody's wanting to apologize to you, Cancer. They see your worth now. They see your beauty. They know that you are loving, you're caring, you have unconditional love. You're down to earth. And then after that, here come the King of Cups. And I also have the Queen of Cups with the Four of Wands. This is love. This is using your intuition. This couple right here. Let's see, on his card, I've got Libra, double Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. I'm just telling you what Heaven and Earth deck's saying. On hers, I've got Gemini, double Cancer. You might be a Cancer with a Cancer. He might be a Scorpio. I don't know. But somebody now is seeing your worth, Cancer. They are seeing you as the Empress. They're seeing you as an Empress. There's going to be some kind of gathering here. Some kind of gathering. Some kind of get together. This is the 11 card. This is could be moving homes. This could be joining together. And I was telling Lou before the broadcast, I went outside to take my trash out. And I kept hearing this little bird. And I was looking around in my front yard, in my tree, there was a little bird. And he was going, boop, boop, boop at me. And I was looking for him. And then he flew away. Somebody's ready to fly. You're being directed to fly, because let me tell you what's behind the Queen of Cups. There is an animal. What is that? It's some kind of beautiful bird. Behind the King of Cups looks like an eagle. Oh my God. Looks like the moon is behind her head. Possibly could be the sun behind his, might be the moon. I don't know. It's something like something's coming to light, Cancer. You know, the King and Queen of Cups are two highly intuitive individuals. Highly intuitive individuals. They know. It's like that slingshot she was talking about. But I want to show you something. There's a bird sitting on her cup. And down here is a stork. Okay, we're always told that the stork brings the baby, okay? Something's being brought here. But look at the King of Cups in this deck. There's a lotus right there. A lotus can form in freaking mud. In mud. And I will tell you, look at this King of Cups real good. Real good. There is a snake wrapped around his arm. So, I don't know if this king here, if he could have something up his sleeve. The tail of that snake is touching his cup. Or it could be he's not afraid of nothing. The trick of the venomous snake is got two things. Yes, it's venomous, but the venom can also be the cure. And I just noticed at his feet, yes, it is an eagle. And I feel like this man doesn't fear nothing. He has no fear. I don't know why I'm feeling that. I feel like he's got no fear. And he is being guided to you. You will both come out as the King and Queen of Cups because he knows that you are the Empress. There's a new beginning started here, and you're going to get a message. This is a message that is coming. This Four of Wands in this deck, they call it perfected work. Your work's paid off. Look at that castle. Look at the Four of Wands. But I'm going to tell you, the person that's approaching you has been very wounded. They're very scared and they're very nervous. You or them. Water's here everywhere. I got Aries here. They're showing the symbol of Aries in the Four of Wands. They're showing the symbol of a new moon and Sagittarius on this card. But this is a wounded warrior. It's a fire. They're wanting to reach out, but they're scared. They're nervous. They're paranoid. And look here, Cancer, what's coming? The Knight of Cups. I see a crab. Should be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But on the card, I see a Aquarius, double Pisces. That Cancer, that crab is coming right through that armor. They're going to come in with this message. But then they're coming in slowly like a turtle. Most decks, it shows a fish jumping out of the deck. Not in this one. This one shows a turtle. They're coming in slowly. It's somebody that's being slowly thinking about it because they're very wounded. They're nervous. They've got anxiety. They're afraid. They've been through battles. And I feel like you have too. I feel like it's your perfect match. But they're going to come in with this armor, like this tough love, like a Cancer. They're going to wear that shell. See his armor? The Cancer. Look what you're headed towards. The 10 of Cups. Look, here's the 3 of Cups. You see that portal up there? Or that moon? The Leo full moon. Stay patient. Stay patient. They're asking you to stay patient. A mixture is being done. A mixture is being done. Pay attention to your third eye, Cancer. You know what's going on, Cancer. That's all I can say. I mean, my God, look at this. The 3 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. The feeling on you, Cancer, somebody's coming in. They're going to test the waters first. But, like I said, and I need to make this clear one more time before Lou takes over. Most decks, it usually shows a fish coming out of the cup, but that's a turtle. It's somebody that is afraid. And they're going to be very slow to approach you because now they finally see your worth. They see your worth. This is a divine feminine energy. And they're coming towards you after they test the water with that armor on. Because it's probably a Cancer and they're coming in with their shell, but it is your other half. It is your other half. Yes, the 4 of Wands is here. Celebration. Yes, the 3 of Cups. Don't tell your friends. It ain't none of their fucking business. Have patience, Cancer. Have patience. Look where it's leading you to. Take it over, Lou. You deserve it, Cancer.
Okay, what I see here, we have the Hierophant and then we have the King of Serpents for your recent past. So, in the past, the intuition was here, but I think you've been fighting your intuition because the King of Serpents has taken too long to come in. There's something here about taking too long. There's an energy in the past of not seeing the king. Look, the King of Serpents, his hat's covered his eyes. There was something in the recent past you wasn't seeing. You wasn't seeing. What wasn't you seeing? That you have been holding on to issues about around this for me is something that you wanted to move forward, and you've been holding on. But what's been dragging you down? Look, we've got the snake down here. So there's some kind of energy that's a dark energy that's been dragging you back in. That this could be self-sabotaging because you believed something else was going on. This is going to come to the light because what's coming forward, we have the 9 of Wands. Now the 9 of Wands is lessons. But if you don't see that what's gone on and this cycle had to happen to learn you about yourself, you're going to keep yourself stuck. How can you unfree yourself? See that everything that happened to you had to happen. It could not happen another way. So by holding on to this energy of it took too damn long. I don't recognize who this person is anymore because it's took too long to come in with these serpent energies. I think they're snaking on me. No, darling, you've been snaking on yourself by dragging yourself back and this horse had got nowhere to go. So you've sat pretty doing what you're doing. What is stopping you at the end of this? You've got 2 elephants here. They're facing in the opposite direction. This is the Chariot. It can't go nowhere because until you focus on where you're going, it's kind of like that swaying energy. So overall, there's that swaying energy. Do I go back? Do I go forward? I think I understand what's going on here, but I'm not quite sure, which is creating the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is that energy of the wands are behind me and I'm still holding it, but I'm not quite moving. Why aren't you moving? Because you haven't focused which way you want to go yet. Why haven't you? Because you're holding on to something and you don't know what is actually going on within your own mind. It is very much that it's over emotional, but there's no emotions here. So it almost feels like you've turned your emotions off. You're trying to work from a stability. Cancers do not work from anything other than emotions. So if you've turned your emotions off to something, a situation or a person, and you're seeing it that they've hurt me, I'm turning my emotions off to this, you're stopping yourself and you're blocking yourself. You're stopping yourself. The lessons had to be learned. This, you're holding on to things that you need to now let go of and allow things to move forward. It's almost like the snake. You called the snake in. And you believe that this snake was stopping you. And it wasn't. It was your mindset about the burdens that you need to now let go and allow yourself to be free. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. So something wants to, look, this horse is not moving. It's ready. It's ready. But you are not ready to go. And what we got, a Page of Cups. You believe that this love that wants to come in, or this new love, is going to throw your love away again. And that's what's stopping you. You believe that something is going to be thrown away again. But what you don't understand is somebody's leveled up here. We have the Ten of Pentacles. You could miss an opportunity. Oh my God, I've got the shivers. And here we got the Moon card. The illusion is yours because you are not telling yourself the damn truth. And here we have the Queen of Cups, Cancer. You've turned up. What are you doing? You're blocking yourself. You're blowing hot air up your own ass because you do not believe something is worthy. I don't know if you believe this person isn't worthy or you're not, but if you do not see that what you've had to go through is a cycle that you had to complete, you will miss an opportunity. I'm not saying you won't get a better one, but it means that you're going to be trapped in healing. You may need to do some more healing. So if you want the opportunity to be able to move forward, get out your own head, see that this had to happen for your own benefit, and stop blaming somebody else for the misgivings of what's gone on. Life happens. We have to heal from it. And everything that had to happen this way. Otherwise, healing couldn't have happened.
Cancer needs to address the elephant in the room.
Yes, yes.
You had the card.
Look,
the elephant.
They
need to address the elephant in the room.
And it's the most obvious one. And look, the bow and arrow, it wants to go towards love. Look, he's got the bow and arrow. He's got the Cupid's bow and arrow in his hand. And you don't know which way to go. There's two elephants here. One's facing left, one's facing right. With a chariot generally, they're both going the same direction. Their hooves are up and they're going. Elephants take a hell of a long time. You know what also elephants don't do? They don't forget. You're
damn right. Yeah, they don't forget shit.
They don't forget nothing. But you see, they're both remembering different things. They're remembering the good times and the bad times. They're remembering this love with this arrow. And it's holding you back. You might have to retrain your brain on how to process things and see things that had to happen for your best and highest good. Dropping the burdens and taking accountability that this had to happen. Leo, up next.
Leo, I'm gonna have to just be honest with you. I don't like this shit. I don't. You started out, you're coming out as the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. Great strength. I don't know if you're fooling with somebody that is immature, or if it's you or somebody, because you're coming out, or somebody's coming out as the Knight of Wands. The symbols on this card is Scorpio, double Sagittarius. I don't give a shit. I'm reading for Leo. Somebody's nervous, paranoid. Leo. It's got something to do about a player that is giving little apologies, little I'm sorries. They're moving very slow. I don't like this. I don't like it. But I'm going to tell you why, Leo. There's something about the past. The past has showed up here for you. I showed it to Cancer. Cancer's reading was good. Yours, I've got this feeling. There's a player here. But you're showing up as, yeah, I know. I'm wounded. I'm paranoid. But I'm pretending that I'm happy as fucking shit. You're fucking lying. You're lying. Yeah, you're lying. But you're lying. Because the Nine of Cups, is that the Nine of Cups, Cindy? Yes. Is in reverse, and the King of Pentacles is in reverse. You're lying. These are in reverse, Cindy. That was both in reverse. The Nine of Cups is in reverse, and the King of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody here is not happy. Leo, somebody here is not happy, but you're pretending, yes. So, yes, very, very happy. Oh, all of my cups are filled. Oh, yes, I'm very happy. You're lying. You're lying, Leo. I don't know what it is. Somebody here that could have poor health, financial issues. unstable, instability, emotions all over the place, rushing in, rushing out, in and out energy, something about the past. You're being encouraged, Leo, to get the strength to press forward, because the Fool's here and the Ace of Wands. Your new beginning is ahead. There is something here of this in and out energy, in and out. Oh, but I'm good. I'm happy. I'm not too sure about that. The King of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse is you are emotionally unstable. You're financially unstable. Somebody here, you, Leo, or somebody that you're dealing with is in and out. And then they want to come back with this a little bitty, I'm sorry, and they're slow as hell at giving it to you. And it's leaving you paranoid. You've got anxiety. You're almost at the breaking point. Why? Is there a third person involved? Is there a third party involved? This person might have said, I want to build on it. Well, if they wanted to build, then why are you so fucking unhappy? Why is there no stability here? Why? I'm going to tell you what. It's got something to do around this. Or you're fixing to take a leap of faith and leave somebody's ass in the fucking past and follow your passion. Because when you do, that's when the stability comes into play for yourself. Then you're going to finally be happy. Whatever's going on right now, you're not fucking happy. And when you move forward, blammo, bammo, you're taking back control of your life. You're going to be the fucking emperor. The emperor rules. This is masculine energy. The emperor rules. Let's see what's on top of the deck. Then Luke can take over. Yeah, we're brokenhearted. But you're not telling anybody. Why? Pride, ego. Yeah, right there's the king. Right there's the king. That's what it is. I can't show anybody I can't be authentic with anybody. I can't show them my vulnerability, Cindy. They'll think I'm weak. Okay, I got you. I nailed you. You got 99 here, but your 9 of Cups is in reverse. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. Either you or somebody you're dealing with. Don't say it's not, Leo. Do not put your pride into this. Put your pride and your ego to the side and look at it for what it is. There is somebody in your energy. You're acting like you're happy, but you're not. You're not. And it's causing financial downfall. It's causing health issues. Somebody's going to let somebody go. You're going to put them in the past. And you're going to be like, this card, I love this deck. The 6 of Cups in this deck is called pleasure. And you're going to be like, it will be my pleasure to see you out the door. Goodbye. Take it away, Lou.
Well, overall here we have the Death and we have the 3 of Cups. So there's somebody that is trying to be a peacemaker. Somebody's holding back from making a death move. Somebody wants to make a death move. Somebody's trying to be all happy in the reconciliation card of the 3 of Cups. This means there's cups that are full, but they're not what it's not what it's meant to be. Look, the Death card is here. And there's a white flag. This Death card should not have the white flag. Somebody's holding their mouth and stopping an ending. Somebody's stopping an ending. This could be the ending to reconciliation or keeping their mouth shut just so they don't rock the boat. About what? We have heartbreak and betrayal. Somebody in the recent past feels as though there's been this 3 of Swords energy. I don't think they can prove it, but there is a player energy here. They haven't caught somebody, which is why they can't say this has happened. This is somebody who's intuitive because they feel it. Somebody hasn't got the evidence. They haven't seen it. They don't know. This could be somebody who's at a distance because we also have the far away card. But what we do have in the middle of where we are now is a choice has to be made. Somebody's going round and around and the choice isn't being made. There's a choice that has to be made about what? About speaking up. There's a Queen of Swords energy here. So this could be an air sign. Then we have the 10 of Swords. Something is completely over. These 2 swords are in alignment to each other. You are killing yourself with the 10 of Swords. Look, they are aiming back at themselves. So rather than you ending something, you're trying to play the peacemaker. There's something that has to come to an end because There's almost like I want to keep it going. I want this reconciliation to happen. I want to keep it going. I want to see the best in the situation. But then we have the Hermit. You haven't stopped within. So somebody could be overworked. Somebody could have a lot on their plate, and it's making them tired. They are not going within deep enough to see what is going on. Everything's kind of going on around them. We have the Five of Cups energy here. Somebody is not happy in a situation that is emotionally connected to them. And then we have the Devil. We have the Devil. This is in the recent future. Five of Cups, Devil, and the Hermit. The Hermit is tired, is weary. The light is there, but look how dim that light is. Somebody's light's been dimmed because it's almost like somebody's trying to play peacemaker. There's something needs to be said. There's a Leo out there that wants to say something, and it is burning them that they can't say it, because they can see somebody's playing games. A Leo can see somebody's playing games, and they have a choice now. Speak forever, or this is going to hurt me. I need to speak this truth, and I'm not speaking it. And I'm not somebody who doesn't speak the truth, and it's burning you out. It almost feels, look, this person's not eating, they're not drinking. The horse isn't going to the well. The horse looks malnourished, but there's a white flag. Somebody's trying to keep the peace when all they need to do is let the swords go so they are not stabbing themselves here. Somebody has been sat on this. Somebody needs to go within and really focus, because in the near future they've got the Five of Cups and we've got the Devil. So you could be self-sabotaging yourself. So you could make yourself bad. Somebody could even be thinking, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to drink myself stupid. There could be an addiction. Somebody might be dealing with this situation by maybe drinking too much. Somebody might not be sleeping very well. Somebody isn't rested. Somebody may be drinking too much. Somebody might be overthinking too much. This could be caffeine. Somebody's keeping them awake with caffeine. But we've got the Devil energy. Somebody could be holding. If you do not let this out, something needs to be let out. Once you let it out, you're going to feel better. There's something that you're holding on to. Somebody's playing the peacemaker here, but no more games. No more games. No more games. The games have to stop now, because you're going to speak some truths. If you speak these truths and throw these swords back to where they belong, you can come out of this. Because at the moment, by not speaking it, this is killing you off. Part of who you are, Leo. You're fiery. You say what's got to be said. You put it forward. You've took it for so long. I think you've been trying to see the best in somebody, or trying to hold back from spilling all this out. It's almost like you're fighting your own wants and needs to say something. This is going to come out after the moon. There's a moon here. Look, we've got the wavering moon here. There's a moon in the sky over the Devil. That's the only two cards I've got the moons in. This moon cycle going direct is going to mean that you're going to be able to be direct with somebody. I think you've held something back. You've been watching for too long. There's something that's been going on, and now's the time for you to speak. I think it's going to be said. Whatever it is, it's going to be said. Even if it's not the truth, it's what you feel. You feel it. 4 and 4, 4, 4, stability. This is going to create you to have a more stable mind, a more stable creative life, whatever, and move forward. 4 Pentacles and all the rest of it. We've got Pentacles here. Your Pentacles is in the balance, because I think you're focusing so much on something that is internal. This feels like it's internal, and it's hurting you, because I think you're such a true sign that you speak and you say what you've got to say, and by holding this peace flag, it's killing you off. There we go. Next sign.
And I feel like when Lou was reading, I don't know who this is for or who this will make sense with. I feel like I heard like a phone. You know that sound when a phone's on vibrate? You know that little zzz, zzz sound it makes? Somebody has got their phone on vibrate, and they're not answering calls. And I heard that during Leo. I heard that zzz, zzz. You know that sound? That sound when your phone's on vibrate. Yeah. Yeah.
Almost like a message is coming, but you don't want nobody to know.
Yeah.
So
somebody's not taking a call or answering a message. It's Leo or somebody Leo's dealing with. That's how I heard it as plain as day. That's for somebody.
And one of my cards in my morning deck for the native spirit said, answer the call.
Yeah, I used to have that. I love that deck. Yes, answer the call.
Yeah,
whatever that means, Leo.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever Virgo. Virgo, your card is here. The Hermit is here. You have had to go within. You've had to do a lot of soul searching. You have been retreating. You have been doing some retreating due to you've had some heartbreak. You've been through a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. It shows like a naked person down here. The heart is a rose. And it's got something to do with you bared all to this love. The Two of Cups in this deck is love. You got 22 here. Twos are about choices, partnerships. See, in this deck, the yin and the yang is beside each one of these coins, and it is in a figure 8. You are going through the dance of change, Virgo. The Three of Swords in this deck is called sorrow. You had to go within to heal from that sorrow. And I feel that when you do the healing, it's over a love, and then you're going to be going towards a love, the Two of Cups. But you're going through some kind of change is happening. And some of you all are going to be speaking the truth. It's time to open up. It's time to speak it. If you feel in the past when your heart got broken and you had to retreat and you've done a lot of soul searching, maybe you was one of those that never opened your mouth. Because I'm going to tell you, in this deck, the Queen of Swords has his head. You can see it right here. She's took somebody's head. I'm just saying. But you got 22 here. Maybe in the past with this heartache, maybe there was not equal give and take. You see the scales, and you see the scales is over this person's head right here. But the attention is being brought to this one. This one's getting everything. So there's justice is going to be served for the one that wasn't given to, Virgo. But what we got is your type of energy down here. You've thought about it. I think you've healed. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. And I think that you're going through a change when it concerns a soulmate. They call it love. Because what was crossing your energy about ready to go, this crossed it. You've been through some kind of ending, a terrible ending that broke your heart. And you probably have held on to it for a very, very long time. You might be a borderline of a Virgo and a Libra. I'm seeing Libra signs on these cards. You've had to go within, and you're going to follow your guiding light. You're being guided somewhere. You're being guided. And I believe that it's going to lead to victory. You don't get to victory until after the battle. Yeah, people's going to talk. They're going to talk. You're going to have haters. But it's guiding you somewhere. Some kind of message is coming in. And it may be you, Virgo, because there's that turtle again. Some kind of message is coming in. A forgiveness, or will you forgive me, or something. Because somebody's got regrets. This deck, they call it blended pleasures. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. Somebody's got a lot of regrets. They've got regrets. But somebody's standing their ground. Somebody's ready for battle. They call it valor. Somebody is ready for battle. The Seven of Wands. This looks like the giant. They look like they're above the city. They got the victory. Somebody here is going to get the victory. And then they're drawing boundaries, is what I feel. Look how tall this person is. You're going to go after your victory because you know what it feels like to be hurt and have to retreat. You're going through a change. You're going through the dark and the light from this pain and this hurt. And it's going to lead you to victory. And once you get to victory, you have to draw boundaries so nobody can come in and take your castle back away, or your land, or your partner, or whatever it pertains to. You're stepping back into your power. This is masculine energy. The divine masculine is going to stand up. Those old cycles are closing out. You're going to jump through that hoop. You're starting something new that can lead to a lot of happiness, Virgo. Your cups will be filled because you're sailing on to calmer waters, because you went within. You become the hermit. You're moving past all of that bullshit that he said, they said. I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm sailing to calmer waters. You're headed towards the sun. You know who's taking you there? Your angels, your spirit guides taking you there. Your spirit guide's taking you there because you look, there's a healing. Oh, I got cold chills. There's that healing. There's that healing, Virgo. Because you followed your guiding light. Your wish is granted. That change that you've been going through is paying off. You're going to have victory. It's been a battle. People, what you all need to understand, I will be 56 years old in June. And I'm going to say this real quick. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in 2 or 3 years. Sometimes these journeys, you're going to be thrown. A soulmate will come. This soulmate may stay 6 years. They may stay 10. And they leave and they dip. And it hurts. And then what lessons you didn't learn from this soulmate, you're going to get another one. And they're going to come. However long they stay, they're going to dip. Then you're going to get another one. And however long they come and stay, they're going to dip. Then you're going to get to the age around my age. And you're going to be like, you know what? I'm tired of, I see it in the comments all the time, Lou. I'm tired. I have dealt with this Scorpio. Oh, you know, when I caught them in lies. And then it was like, I'm so hurt. Then 2 or 3 weeks later, I'll see them in the comments. Now I'm dating a Taurus. Oh my God, I wonder if this Taurus is going to do it to me. Then the next time I see them in the comments, well, this Taurus did it to me. Well, I'm seeing a Capricorn now. When are you going to learn to be alone and work on yourself, people? When? You do not have to have another individual to be complete. You do not. You can complete cycles. You can get victory by yourself. Some of you all need healing as a collective, not just Virgo. I'm talking to the whole collective. It took me 56 years to finally, and it was last year, right before I turned 55. No, right before I turned 55, so I was 54. That's when they hit me in April. And I am still single because I'm sick of it. I'm tired. I don't know where that came from, and I'm sorry. But we have to break free. It's a prison, and you will continue it one right after the other. And I'm telling you, until you break free, your freedom lies within yourself, collective. Take back your life. Let's move forward. That's for the collective. Take it away, Lou. I don't know what come over me.
Okay, then. So overall, the overall energy for you, victory after a Tower moment. Here's the Tower moment. Victory. You want victory. Where I'm going, I don't know which camera I'm on here. Yeah, there's victory. Look, there's a 6 of Wands. There's the Tower moment. Somebody's stopping a Tower moment happening, which is stopping a victory. Sometimes you have to have an ending before you can have a new beginning. Somebody in the recent past has not stopped going over an old love, a reconciliation that did not happen. A Page of Wands here. So this could have been a message. Somebody might have been in the recent past waiting for a message to come in about a reconciliation or a love from the past, and it didn't happen. So what's happened to you? You're so focused on this one cup here that these 3 of Cups, which is the 3 of Cups that you wanted, you can't see. So there could be an opportunity for you to reconcile with somebody or have a whole new celebration in love, but you are keeping yourself in this 5 of Coins energy, this Pentacles energy. You've put yourself out into a situation mentally. How do I know it's mentally? Because we've got swords here. 10 of Swords in your recent future. You have to break down this. You have to understand that this had to happen because in the near future, we have the 10 of Swords and then we have the Queen of Wands. So if you're believing that somebody, you're overthinking, you're feeling as though you've been backstabbed and betrayed by somebody who went off with another woman. If this is you, you have to understand they did you a big favor, a big favor. This Tower has to happen. Accept it because you will have victory. How do I know you'll have victory? Well, because here we have the Sun card. The Sun is waiting to come out for you. The Two of Cups is waiting to come for you. The choices of lovers is going to come. Or is this what's keeping you trapped after what Cindy's just said? Are you jumping from lover to lover because you have the choice, you have the option, lover to lover, too many options, and you don't know which one to take? They're my soulmate, new soulmate. Sometimes I see people, this is my soulmate. How many soulmates in a year do you have to have, my darling? You have to have your own love for yourself. If this is not that story, then what's happening is you can't give up on a love from the past, and a cycle has to end before this can come back in. If you do not let something go, and the pain of the past and the fact that somebody offered maybe their love to somebody else and not to you, you are keeping yourself trapped. All you have to do is let it go. When you've let it go and you allow the Tower to come in, victory is going to come in. And then the soulmate connection that you know is there, the soulmate connection you know is destined for you. This Lover's card, the person who is meant for you can come in, finally. But it will only come in when you release the darkness and allow the sun to come in. How do you release the darkness? By letting the Tower fall. It's almost like somebody doesn't want to speak the truth here. We have the Six of Wands, which is victory, I know. But then also what fell out halfway through was the Eight of Swords. Somebody could be mentally blocked in their head. So somebody's overthinking all of this. Somebody's overthinking what happened, and that somebody might have given their love to somebody else. And you can't focus on a new celebration, a new beginning, because you're so focused on this one cup that was given by this this Page of Wands. They could have been younger than you. They could have just been very, very immature. And it really, really cut you to the quick. There's the Ten of Swords. But you see, you're doing this to yourself because you can't let it go. The swords all face each other in the shadow deck because nobody else has put the swords in your back. This could be something that's going on in your mind, or you believe this is what's happened, and you're stopping your future from coming in by holding back, by holding this emotion in, allowing you to release the past. Transforming is here. Look, transform it all. There's an internal battle going on for you. Seven of Cups. You thought somebody was sly. Give their love to somebody else. Queen of Swords. And Death. Somebody's holding on. Somebody's definitely, I keep holding on. Somebody's singing their own love song. And it's keeping them locked down because somebody keeps holding on. You have to let go of the burdens, let go of the lessons, let go of the pain. Doesn't matter what somebody else did. Their value or their perception of you is nothing to do with you. You are valuable, but you have to believe it. The second you believe it and you allow the Tower to come in, you can have victory. And if this is somebody that you believe is a divine connection, you can have it. But the only way you call something in is by letting it go. And you have to let it go to heal. And when you've really healed and you've sat within that energy, then the future can come in. Until then, you're going to still be holding on to that past energy, and that's dragging you down. And this feels like it's a whole burden to you, a whole burden. But the victory here, all you have to do is let it go.
That's
there we
right.
Go, Cindy.
That's absolutely correct, Lou. Let it go. All right, Libra. Libra, I feel like you're standing in your own way. You've got an energy here that matches you, but I feel like you're terrified. I feel like you're off balance. You're off balance. I feel like that you are self-sabotaging yourself. And I didn't mean to chuckle. You got to get those scales rebalanced, Libra, because you've got a chance here to take a leap of faith, but you're terrified of doing it. You feel like you're going to be defeated. You've had some kind of offer that's come in, but I swear, honey, not only are you coming with the sword, you're coming with the sickle. You see the sickle's in his hand. I mean, you got the sword blazing. Calm that down, because you've got a counterpart over here that matches your energy, and they're just going to shoot it right back at you. I'm just telling you, Libra. And this person is pretty grounded, stable. You probably are too. I'm just saying your problem is taking this leap of faith. it's in your mind, and I'm fixing to show you what it revolves around. Love. You're afraid of getting bit. By what? You think that person's a snake? Is that what it is? Because here's the energy you're in. I'm stuck. You need to gain a different perspective when it comes to love, Libra. Some of it's going to be dealing with the Pisces and Aries. That's the major kind of cards I've got. Other than that, there's swords, there's cups, and there's a pentacle, but mostly swords. You need to look at things from a different perspective. But right now, you are looking at things in a very negative way. And I'm going to show you why. Because you're all up in your head. You are terrified of taking a leap of faith because you're afraid that you're just as soon as it starts, well, as soon as I start it, it's going to fucking end and it's going to hurt. And I'd just rather not. I'd rather not. Open up your heart. Learn to love because love is on your side. Here is a star. You wish for it. You hope for it. A wish is being granted. And it can lead to the 10 of Cups. There's a brand new beginning waiting here for you. When is it coming? The baby comes when it's ready. Know your value. Know your worth. Know you're worthy of it. Just get up out of your head, Libra. Rebalance. Refocus. Take it away, Lou.
Okay. Overall, this is, in fact, this is quite a good one. I think all you have to do is balance your own energy here. There's something going on here. So in the recent past, healing. So you've had the healing, but you still haven't give up on something. I think you might say to yourself, yes, I've done my healing. Yes, you have to a degree, but the fact that you're not being open and honest about saying, I've done my healing, but this person, I still miss this person. I still want this cup. The one cup that was taken away, I want this back. Because I think you might be going out there saying, yeah, I'm all happy you're trying to have this victory. You've done the healing, but what's stopping you is your self-talk. So this could be self-talk. You're talking yourself into believing that you've healed. And I think that is what's stopping you moving forward because you haven't accepted that, yes, you've done a lot of healing and yes, you're ready to move on. But the fact that you keep saying, I don't care about this person, the cup here is telling me you do care. By admitting that you do care means that you're being true to yourself. You're being true to your heart chakra. Because here we have the divine masculine, divine feminine energy of a joint couple. But it's the Queen of Serpents and it's the King of Serpents. This is the King and Queen of Pentacles. What is telling me here, all you need to do is ground yourself, ground your feminine, ground your masculine. When you've grounded the masculine and energy together, which is quite easy to do because you've done the healing work, what's going to come in? What's going to come in? We have the 2, 4, 6, 8, the 9. We have the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. The lessons have been learned. You're in your own energy here. Look, you turned up. Here's the King of Swords. So you've done the work. You are a king. The work has been done. We have the King of Pentacles and we have the King of Swords. But the thing that stops the King of Swords is, look, he's got a muzzle on his mouth. The truth is what the King of Swords speaks. This King of Swords isn't telling himself the truth. He's not saying that the burdens that he's been through have helped him heal. This could be you telling yourself, I don't want this no more. I'm done. But it's not the 10. You haven't got the 10. You're not ready to walk away completely. And by saying that you are, you're trapping yourself because one moment you could be saying, yes, I do. The next moment you could say, I'm not. What's overriding this whole energy is the Page of Serpents and the 3 of Swords. So the Page of Serpents has got a snake around his in his hand. So the Page of Serpents here, which is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is that stable offer, ready to move forward. You can't move forward until you can accept this heartbreak. All it is about accepting something, and it's directly above your divine masculine and feminine. I don't feel there's much that has to happen here. You've got the Fool. You've got the chance to take the leap of faith. And a whole new. We've got the World card. You have a whole new beginning. There is just something about healing that last bit of energy. So if you're wearing a mask to the outside world, I think internally you know. But I think if you're using those words to say to people, I'm over it. I'm over it. It's done. I'm a 10 of Wands. No, you're a 9 of Wands. You've learned the lessons. And you might not quite be ready to take that step forward, which is going to help you heal. Help you heal. You kick it till you make it with healing. You have to accept it, and then you get the victory. And victory is here because we have the World and we have the Fool. You just have to be completely aligned with yourself. This is your now energy. This is the divine feminine, divine masculine, balancing out those two energies. There could be a lot to do with work. So maybe somebody is over focusing on work. Somebody's really putting their nose to the grindstone because it's Pentacles here. We have a joint couple. So you're disguising your healing from the cup side of things with Pentacles, creating stability, creating a new project, creating work, balancing out. So really internally, I think financially wise, you're working on this, you're moving forward, you've done some great healing here. But what's stopping you is this one cup, the one cup of truth. And I know it's the truth because the King of Swords has come out and he's got a cover on his mouth. So he's not speaking, whether that's speaking to somebody else or speaking internally that you're over something. The second you say, I am over it. And yes, it hurt. I don't want it no more. I don't want the pain, but I want the person. This is like, I've done my work to get this person back. This could be somebody who actually does really deep down want this person, knows they might not be good for them, but they think that in there wants them. You might know in your head, my head is saying, I don't want them. But you can't say that to your own heart. And how do I know that? Because look, you're still holding on to this one cup here. We've just had a message drop through again. I've heard that noise again. There we go. Scorpio.
Okay, Scorpio. Here's what I feel for you. You are holding back from moving forward. You are resisting change. You have got to tame the beast within and move forward. Head towards the sun. Because it's going to happen whether you like it or not. Because there is something that is being hidden here. There's an illusion created here. In the moon card, I don't care what deck, usually there's two towers. Something is going to come down. Something is going to be exposed. Somebody's going to have to move forward because you're going to be leaving one of these towers. You're going to another one. Something's going to be exposed. Tame the beast within, Scorpio. You're going to have to rebuild. You're going to be moving forward. Your angels and your spirit guides are trying to guide you because you're going to have to rebuild. You're going to be re-collaborating with someone new. And here's the Ace of Pentacles. Do you want it? Do you want it? You've got to move forward. You've got to let go of pride and ego. A tower's going down. Something's coming out. It's going to be exposed. All in divine timing because the wheel is here. And I'm going to tell you, she's showing up a lot here and here towards these middle readings. Here comes the Empress. Scorpio, you're going to have to take a leap of faith. Because justice is here too. AKA karma is here. There is something here, Scorpio, about some regrets. Something like the one that got away. There's been a lot of going within, reflection, going within and doing a lot of reflecting on a situation. And that's going to cause you to speak the truth. It's time for the truth to come out because the Justice card is the truth speaker. It's got you all up in your head to be a Scorpio. You cannot tell me. I mean, even water signs, you get trapped in your head. You get trapped in your head. But it's got something to do about you taking back your power and you going after your counterpart. And they're going to push you to go and get the Empress. The Empress don't chase. That is the divine feminine. She does not chase. She does not chase. Now, he looks awful. He looks gray. He looks older. He's very wise. He looks a little grouchy. If you ask me, he looks a little grouchy, but he's going to have no choice but to change that shit. And he's going to have to come correct to his Empress. And he knows exactly who it is. Maybe when you met them before, maybe the timing was off. But there was a lot of stability there. There was a chance of building, but somebody's fucking pride and ego got in the way. You're going to have to move towers, Scorpio. You're going to have to go back. Why did I say go back? I don't know. Right here. Keep it pushing. Somebody's going to be doing some traveling. Somebody's coming. I said, you got to go back. And I looked over. Something about the past. Something about the past. There's going to be a redo or a redo. Sometimes we do have to backpedal. But I'm going to tell you, in the Six of Cups in this deck, it's a woman with a girl. And they call it pleasure. Something in the past was pleasure. It's an emperor and an empress. Mother, father. Maybe you thought about having kids with this person. Maybe you thought about settling down with this person. And something happened. You're going to go through a tower moment. It's something that you regret because there's the Four of Cups in the front. She's holding that Ace of Cups. So over here's the other one. It was a soulmate connection. And it's kept you trapped in your head. You've had to go through this. I feel like, Scorpio, you've been going through the dark night of the soul too, to be honest. Yeah, and literally on the top of the deck. You want to be happy? You're going to have to do it the right way, the correct way this time. I feel like you're getting one more chance. One more chance, Scorpio. One more shot. One more shot at it. One more shot. Some of y'all are dealing with a Cancer. I've got the majors: Cancer, Libra, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Aquarius is what they got on this card. Virgo, Leo. Watch that pride and ego. Learn to tame the beast within, because look at her leg. Maybe the beast, maybe the lion is trying to warn her. See the infinity sign? What goes around comes around. Looks like the lion sees the snake approaching her, but she doesn't see it. The lion does not like that snake, that serpent. I feel like it's something you've got to redo with somebody that retreated back. The snake got a hold of somebody, the divine masculine or the divine feminine. It was at the wrong time, at the right. Something's going to be redone because the timing was off. A snake got a hold of your person. That's what I'm feeling, Scorpio. Take it, leave it, whatever. Follow your spirit guides. Follow your spirit guides. Ask for assistance. Your angels, your spirit guides, God, source, whatever you call it, is there. Speak your truth, Scorpio. Okay, Lou.
Okay. Woo. Overall energy. Somebody has to revisit a situation. The world is not letting you move forward because something was not balanced out in the past. Somebody could have offered this cup to you, or you could have offered it to somebody else. And somebody, look how much they've got there. Their tiny little cup could not put into yours. Something was not balanced. Emotions were not balanced here. Somebody made a harsh choice. This is a cycle that has to be revisited. There is a cycle that needs to be revisited, overall energy. In the past, why? Because somebody chose a whole new direction, a new world. They took the leap of faith. But the fool, I think in the past, somebody made themselves look a fool. I don't think this person is actually you, or if it's either you or the person connected. The reason I'm saying this is because somebody here is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles should be somebody who's happy and connected and all the rest of it. But the only cups that are up is 8. One of these cups is spilt. The one cup that is spilt, I think, has got something to do with this balancing energy out. And this is why somebody has to revisit. This could be just mentally revisiting a situation to see what actually went wrong. What was my part in this situation? Taking accountability for what did I do in the past that meant that we couldn't move forward. Somebody might be revisiting a mental state. It might not be a physical state, but there's somebody revisiting, going over something. Page of Serpents. Over a situation, somebody didn't step forward and make this new beginning here. Somebody didn't take the initiative to go and learn about something else. Somebody didn't, or somebody did. Somebody should have taken the high road and realized what had gone on here. But what is coming, and this to me is about an option. So somebody could have had a choice. Somebody made a choice. I'm not gonna put no more love into this, and I'm not going round again. But the universe is saying you have to open up that heart chakra. There's something to do with a heart blockage, and you have to revisit a situation to fully understand why or what went on, and why this new beginning in your recent past almost felt like, I feel a fool. I feel as though I stepped away from something and I shouldn't have. Well, there's a reason why you stepped away from it, because maybe you had to learn lessons by yourself. And if this is you feeling as though I need to balance this out, and maybe I need to mentally go back to it, because I think maybe it's been burdening you. If you've been burdened by a situation that you walked away from, there was a reason why. That person may not have been able to give you the lesson that you have. But what we do have here is we have the High Priestess. We have the Lovers. We have the 9 Pentacles, and we have the Star card. The Star card, somebody's not feeding themselves. Somebody can't give themselves the energy. Why? Because they haven't balanced out yet. But this can happen. This is going to happen in Aquarius season. So as we're going direct, somebody feels as though they can't maybe come in and make this balance. Somebody feels they can't quite grasp what it is. What's that one thing? I know I'm ready to move on. I know I'm ready to go and get this new start, this new commitment. I know I've got plenty of choices, but I don't know how to get it. You hold the key. Look, but the Queen, the High Priestess here is holding the key in a sacral energy. So there could be something connected to some sacral energy here. And because we have the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles speaks about building finances and being financially abundant and all the rest of it. But here, somebody doesn't see. They maybe money hasn't quite come in yet, and this person doesn't feel like they're self-sufficient. So somebody could feel as though they aren't financially quite where they need to be, and they don't know how to speak. Maybe you don't know how to speak. But this is all down to, because your emotions might not be balanced, or somebody could have taken something away from you. Somebody could have taken some money, taken some love, taken some energy away, and until you revisit why this had to happen, you're not going to be able to balance it out. But it's one step. There's one step here, and that for me is understanding that you can give yourself this 9 of Cups. You are the 9 of Cups. You are gracious. You are beautiful. You do have the abundance. You can make something work. You can. You just have to believe it and take that step forward. Somebody's there ready to take the step, but they're almost frightened, because I think in the past, an option to walk away from something made them almost regret it. So if you're regretting walking away from a situation, there was a lesson to be learned in it. Don't keep yourself locked down in it. I don't think somebody's over in their head about it. I think this is more hearts, because we've got, there's one hearts and we've got one Pentacles. So if the finances have been affected by a love situation, all you have to do is know that you're worthy of it. You can have it. You can balance it. And even if that means you have to revisit a cycle, to close a cycle out, finish a cycle on a higher vibration so you can move forward. It might just be mentally. It might just be sitting down in meditation and revisiting the situation and seeing it now from an outside perspective, not putting the blame on anybody, because there was an opportunity in the past here to have a whole new beginning. And I don't know whether you kicked it to the curb and you said, I don't want this. And you now may be feeling like you're a bit of a fool. There was a reason why this had to happen. Maybe it's because you had to find independence, or you had to learn this other person about independence. But somebody's become and learned to be independent by themselves, happily independent. Once you understand that this was your best lesson, you had to have this time out to take the healing and be single and learn to be abundant for yourself. Aquarius, it could be something some truth could come in. This High Priestess here, she's not speaking. She's not speaking. And the parrot here, look, the parrot. So you could be hearing off somebody else. This could be, the parrot could be your intuition, your guides. But look, there's something going on with the moon here. Something to do with the moon cycle. And then we have Aquarius season. We're in Aquarius season. So I think that once you realize that you are magnificent in your own right, you are the 9 of Cups, this can move forward. There has to be something. So you may have to go back. This could be a complete go round and meeting this person that you didn't choose. It could be that you regret not making a choice, or it could be that somebody connected to you regrets it, and you can feel this regret and anxiety. And you may be feeling as though in the past you had to leave, you had to move forward, and you didn't want to. It wasn't your choice to move forward. Somebody could have kicked you into this energy of having to be single by leaving you. It was for your best good. Everything always happens for your best good. Okay, Sagittarius.
Okay, Sagittarius. In the past, I feel like your spirit guides, your angels was wanting you to move forward towards calmer waters. You refused to do it. You refuse to do it. But something come in, your overall energy, you're going through the dance of change. This is called harmonious change, okay? You've got 3 aces here. Something come in and give you some clarity about this moving forward. And your butt is going to be moving because now you're going to have no choice. Whereas before you refused to move forward, now you're going to have no choice because the workload, this is action. This is your fiery action. This is about work. I mean, in this deck, it's called oppression. I mean, there's just too much on your plate. So when that happens, all you got to do is drop some of that weight and you got to start over because you're at the end. You're at the end. So I feel that you're going to take action. And the minute that you take action and you ignite that fire within you, it's going to cause a change because the wheel is here. Change is coming. And here comes, you've dropped the load now. Here's that Ace of Wands. And after the Ace of Wands, this is creativity. This is a new, something new, passionate, exciting, new adventure. You see how it's lit up? A spark is going to get lit. And then, not only do you have that, you got the Ace of Pentacles. Here comes stability, abundance, health, vitality, you name it. It's here. It's here. But there's one issue on this path. The 7 of Cups coming sideways. When a card comes in sideways to me, Sag, that is a challenge. That is a challenge card. In this deck, it's called Illusionary Success. Your challenge is that. This illusion, this success, is it really what it seems to be? Make sure that it is. Because I feel like that you're ready to close out this illusionary success. You're ready to start new cycles. I can see that. You've got the passion. You've got the clarity. You've got the stability to do it. The wheel is here. Things are going to turn in your favor if you allow it. But your challenge is this illusion. And sirens are going off right now in the background. But if you can get through this, jump through that. It's like giving birth, coming through that canal. Wish fulfillment. What do they call this card? Material happiness. You're going to be happy. Oh, yes. There's your 10 of Cups. Because you've been manifested it. You manifested it, Sag. And some of you all are going to be happy on your own. This is independent. I'm happily independent. When you are like this in the 99 energy, you are stable and emotionally dependent. You're not codependent on anyone. That's when your happiness is. You've jumped the fence. You're ready for a brand new beginning because you come through the birth canal. That's the new baby on the horse. You have come through all of these struggles. Your struggle was this challenge of all this shit right here. What do I choose? Knowing the real from the fake is what I heard. And then you're ready to take that leap of faith to a brand new life. You're going through a change, Sag. You're going through the dance of change. Take it away, Lou.
Okay, wow. Oh, I'm gone. Where have I gone? Where have I gone? Okay. What we have here, you've got 3 aces. That's for sure. 3 aces.
Oh,
you
I
also
have 3
have
aces
the Ace
too.
of Wands, and you got 3 aces as well.
I had the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. The only one I didn't have was the Cups.
Ace of Wands. The overall energy, Ace of Cups. So, what's telling me here? Overall, you have to have a different viewpoint on this Ace of Cups here. The Fool. I don't know if you wasn't ready to take the leap of faith here into a new love connection, because your viewpoint, you were seeing something at an angle that may have not have been right. You were seeing things. You could have been dizzy. I don't know why I'm feeling that. I don't know why all of a sudden it just makes me this hangman. There was a dizzy thing. So overall, right now, if you're like feeling a bit dizzy, a bit like, why did this even happen? Why wouldn't it come and offer me the world and then treat me like a fool? So if that's the energy that you're feeling, then because in your recent past, I think you have got this Ace of Wands and you have the Ace of Swords. So the truth and the passion is here to move forward. But if you look, both of these are still quite cemented in the ground. The cemented in the ground is because it was cemented within this love. So you know you want to move forward. It's happening. All you have to do is unrelease that by self-talk. Self-talk again. You have the eight of cups here. The Eight of Cups. You can have something that is going to give you a lot of happiness. But I think you're waiting for something. And I think this is, for me, this is learning to love yourself on a deeper level. Because in your near future, you're going to walk away from something. But you're going to have some messages that are going to come in. So I don't know if somebody's going to try and message you and you're going to go, no, thank you. Look, there she is. I'm not waiting for you to kick me out this tower again, because that's what you did the last time. You offered me this big cup last time and you made me look like a fool. So I'm going to walk away. No matter what your message is, I don't really care, because you made me left out in the cold. You made me feel hurt. But we have the Hierophant here. So there is a commitment that could come in from this person. And the fact we have the Ace of Cups, the Fool, and the Hangman could mean somebody might have a different viewpoint now. Somebody might have. Or this is just you completely seeing what the situation was and realizing you stopped me from having this in the past. And you stopped yourself by overthinking something. Maybe you thought you wasn't ready to move forward and get this self-love, or you wasn't worthy of the self-love, but you are. And I think you'll know. A message will come in. It looks like you're going to walk away. Let me just get two more just to see what's going on here. The Death. Victory. Somebody wants to wave the white flag and the swords. So you could still be holding on. We have the Six of Swords. No, mentally walking away. But the flag is still holding on. I think there's almost that energy of I know what you've done to me and I don't want to go around this again. Yeah, holding on. Four of Pentacles. Holding on. Holding on. 10 of Pentacles. See, now abundance can be here. Queen of Swords, speaking the truth. Not knowing which direction. Three of Wands. Somebody's walking away completely here. Somebody's saying, you know what? No. You made me feel as though I couldn't even look after myself. You put me in too much burden. I'm not even waiting for you to throw me out the tower this time. I'm just going to walk away. But I think you have to tell yourself that you can do this by yourself. You can heal this. Do I think there's an option that it could work? Yes, but I don't think you're ready right now. Even if it was, you're not ready. It almost feels like somebody's very happy just being single or away from this energy, because I think in the past somebody made them believe that they couldn't have this passionate new beginning. He feels as though somebody here has almost completed a cycle. I don't see the cycle card come up, but I do see the 10 of Cups and I do see Judgment. So yes, and the Page of Swords. There's the Lovers. Yes, so yeah, 3 cards down, bottom of the deck. We have the 10 of Cups. We have Judgment. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Lovers. I think this truth has to be told. This could have been somebody who was younger, or somebody who was just very immature, very immature. And I think what you don't see is judgment is going to come onto this person. Judgment is going to be paid. Judgment is coming. And I think you're saying, no, I'm not having anything. I'm packed up my troubles in my own kit bag and smile. This definitely feels like somebody's going to have some messages come in, whether that's from the divine or from a different person. And they're going to say, I'm not doing it. No, I don't trust this person. I don't trust them. Why? Because I got the 10 of Swords here and I got the 5 of Pentacles. You can only burn me once. And Sagittarius is very much like that, thinking about it. So yeah, I don't think you want to go around this again, but I think you're quite happy to move forward by yourself. And you think, I'm going to birth something new by myself. I'm going to happily do what I need to do by myself, and I'm going to love myself.
Capricorn. Capricorn, I feel like you're going through a major transformation. You are going through the dance of change. In this deck, it's called a harmonious change. So you're learning how to get harmonious. You are going through a death. You are going through a transition. You are doing some major soul searching. You know, that's going within. That is listening to your inner guidance, your guiding light. You are going, some of you are going through the dark night of the soul. And when you come out, you've got 22. I don't remember what sign got 22. Twos are about choices. They're about partnerships. It's about, 22 is here. It's about choices. You've got the 2 of Cups here, but in this state, they call it love. And then it comes with the 3 of Cups. You are headed towards a celebration with a soulmate. Whatever that soulmate is for you. I always say the 3 of Cups. That's, parties, get together, celebrations, but be careful of gossiping as friends. Don't tell everybody your business. One thing with you, you got the Ace of Swords. When you speak, make sure you're very clear on what you say. Say what you mean and mean what you say, because it come out with the Moon card. Don't hide anything, because if you do, it will come back and bite you in the ass. It will bite you in the ass. Be very clear in your speaking. Be very clear, Capricorn, because, be very clear in your speaking, because when I ask about the Ace of Swords, yes, be very clear in your speaking, because the Queen of Swords is here. And if you don't, somebody will take your head. Somebody will call your ass out. Could be in this group, because somebody here is highly intuitive. They can see past bullshit. They can see into portals and shit that you have no clue about. You don't want that. Somebody will call your ass out and embarrass the shit out of you because they know you're hiding something. So make sure that you're speaking truth. Because I promise you, they're not afraid of your horns. I can tell you that. But whatever this love is that's coming in, make sure you're honest. Make sure you're using discernment. Make sure that you are, speaking clearly. I cannot emphasize that enough. Because if you don't, somebody's going to call your ass out. You're going to be embarrassed, and you will go into hiding. Where the fuck that's coming from, I don't know. The Ace of Pentacles is here for you. This is your kind of energy. Stability is coming. It is here for you. Do you want it? This is health. This is vitality. This is abundance. This is abundance. Because you're going to have to turn your back on the past, because you know why? Because you started out, you're going through that change. You're going through the dark night of the soul. You've got to change. You've got to change, and you've got to turn your back on the past. You got to wait for those shifts to come in. You got to have the patience, the discernment. That's why I'm saying you need to speak clearly. You cannot hide anything in the shadows, because it will bite you in the ass. You got to have patience. The ships are coming, and it's going to lead you to the 4 of Wands. Do you want it? What do they call that? Perfect work. It takes work to get there. Do you want it? Do you want it? You see that wreath there? Right there's that wreath. The same wreath that is around that red door at the 4 of Wands, which is the 11. The 11. It's up to you, Capricorn. You're going through a transformation. I'm going to let Lou tell you about the dark side.
Melissa, there's only PayPal. I haven't got Super Chat open on my channel, not yet. I'm still waiting for a few more 100 views to go on. Just answering that one there. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is very much like what Cindy said. There's a commitment coming in for you. And it can be something that's going to give you a hell of a lot of joy. But what's opposite this is somebody's holding on to some information to try and keep the peace. Somebody believes that if they speak this truth or withhold or give out what this thing is that they're holding, it could put death to this new situation that's coming in. Because we've got the 3 of Swords and we've got the 3 of Cups. But what you don't understand is if you hold on to it and you don't let it out and you try and keep the peace, you could end up hurting a connection that is going to celebrate. There's a celebration that wants to come in. You could hurt it by not letting whatever this is. People are not going to judge you. You have to be able to say, I've been this is what I've done. If this is somebody from the past, I don't have the 6 of Cups, but if it's somebody from the past and they say, well, have you been dating? Have you been doing this? And you go, no, I haven't really been dating anybody, because you think it's better if you don't, by not speaking the truth. This Three of Cups, this reunion is going to end in heartbreak and betrayal. And you could risk a commitment if that's not what it is, by holding on to the pain and not letting it go. You could stop yourself having a connection that's going to be quite that's going to be joy and celebrate. Somebody wants to joy and celebrate. There's something coming in. There's a commitment. There's an energy of a commitment. Somebody wants to celebrate something with you. But if you hold on to something from the past, this could just be emotions. This could be something internally, some information, emotions. I don't know what it is. Now, we do have the Five of Wands here in your recent past. So you might have had to defend yourself against something in the recent past. And what it could have been is the Nine of Pentacles is here. So if you were saying, well, I'm single, or I'm defending the fact I'm single so I can do what the hell I like, and then somebody comes in and says, look, I want to reconnect with you, and you go, oh, right, okay, I wasn't really seeing anybody else, because you don't want to wave the flag. You're trying to be peaceful. You could end up in heartbreak and betrayal. If not, it's like in the recent past, you had this protection energy. I wasn't with nobody. No, I wasn't. I'm protecting myself because, you know what? The Nine of Pentacles is a single energy. I was protecting myself from everybody. And you might be holding back from creating this depth to this situation, which could stop you moving forward, because you do have a commitment and you do have a happy ending here. All you need to do is have the courage to face whatever this truth is to yourself, or speak this truth to somebody else. Look, justice is here. All it's going to do is balance things out. Because if you don't, judgment and justice is going to prevail. Look, the devil, you could be self-sabotaging yourself if you don't. I think somebody will understand. And then you could put yourself back in a cycle again. You don't want to go backwards with the lovers. Look, you could be going backwards with a lover. If this is somebody you want to come in, if this is a twin flame, this is a soulmate connection, and you're not going to speak your truth on a situation, or you're not going to be completely open, you could hurt yourself, and you're going to have to go around this cycle again. Just be open about who you are, or admit to yourself what you was holding back in the past, because you can have a really good, happy future. Somebody wants to come and celebrate with you. Just don't stop it with a Three of Swords. We have a 3 and 3 here. Master number. 3 and 3 is a master number. There could be happy things here, but whatever you're holding on to, whether that's just something in your heart, an old emotion, or just some truth that you're frightened of speaking, just because you don't, it's not even anything to do with them. You never did them any wrong. But you see, if you start a relationship, even a new relationship that with a new person or an old person, and it starts on lies, it's going to build an element of distrust, and somebody's not going to trust you, and they think that you've betrayed them by not telling them the truth from the get-go. So yes, you might have to feel as though you need to take this flag, but it's better if you don't. It's better if you do. Just be very honest up front with the Page of Swords and just speak the truth.
Yeah, because they kept emphasizing on me when I held up that sword. They kept saying, make sure that they're telling the truth, because if they don't, it's going to bite them in the ass. Yeah, it's going to bite you in the ass.
I don't know what it is, whether that's about healing. This could have been old past addictions. This could have been where you've been, what's happened in your past, admitting that things didn't always go to plan in the past. I don't know what it is. There's something that somebody might ask you, a simple question. It's only a simple question. Look.
Yeah, it's something simple like,
question,
are you dating anyone? Are you seeing anybody? And you mean Capricorn? If you are, or even talking to somebody, don't lie and say, no, I'm not talking to anyone, and then they bust your ass on Facebook. Some shit like that. It's something real tiny, real simple, and it can bite you in the ass, is what I feel.
Yes. It could be just something that you wouldn't even think is a big thing, and they say to you, oh, so have you been dating? You go, no, I haven't been dating. They go on Facebook and happen to see a post that you were tagged in off a friend's Facebook, and they'll go, but she was here. Look, she went to that club 2 months ago, and you said that you wasn't dating. So does that mean that you was having relations with other people, or why haven't you been truthful? And if somebody's got that possessive nature, or is worried, they're going to see that as a red flag, and they're going to move away. This could just be yourself. It could be yourself asking this truth. It might be you not being able to ask. Ask that truth. If you feel as though you need to ask that truth for somebody else, and maybe I don't want to speak it because if I speak it, I might put a death to this because I don't want to push somebody. No, speak it. If you want to ask the question, ask it. If you want to say something and you need to find the truth out, say it. Because otherwise, this new beginning, you're going to end up feeling broken. Because if you don't ask it and then later on you find out that you've reconciled with somebody or you've started a new connection and you didn't ask it, you're going to end up hurting yourself. Whatever it is, whether it's them asking you or you asking them a question, just be honest. If you feel it, speak it.
Yes, that's what I kept feeling. And I feel like it's something new. And I just feel like one tiny little white lie that you think is innocent, and then this person's just going to keep, because what we got to understand, and we're collective, what you need to understand is, when we go through bad situations, bad relationships, or whatever it is, partnerships, whatever, and you feel like that person before lied, you're going to be looking out for those small little details in the next person, because you're going to think, okay, they're just like so-and-so. X, Y, and Z over here.
You're going to think they're a trickster. You're going to think they're a trickster because of something that doesn't quite make sense. Or they could think that you're a trickster by not saying
the old coyote. Yep.
The old coyote.
The old coyote. He's in the native deck as the trickster.
There we go.
Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. This is the first time I've seen the Lover's card all night. Aquarius. Aquarius, I feel like in your recent past, I feel like you've been through some heartache. You've been through some pain. You have bared it all. I mean, you bared it all. You're ready for this cycle to end. This pain, this heartache, everything. You're ready for it to end. And it's involving a lover. Something to do around a lover. Something about a lover. A lover is a choice. This card in the tarot deck used to be called the choice. It's a choice to go in around this sort of a cycle with somebody. I mean, we all make those decisions. And it led to a heartache. And a cycle is now ending. A cycle is ending. And it caused a lot of sorrow. They call this loss in pleasure. The symbol on this card is Scorpio, but that's, water sign. But I'm going to tell you, like I told that other sign, I don't remember who it was. This star is not in the pentacality position. If it's in the pentacality position, it would be upright like a star. What is above this person's head is the Baphomet, the devilish energy. Something was toxic here. I don't know if there was codependency issues. You all know it. Whatever the devilish energy could be, there could be addictions, codependency. I'm not. Bad thoughts. I don't think I'm good enough. Whatever it is, and there was no success here, because in the Seven of Pentacles in this deck, it's called success unfulfilled. I mean, you sow what you reap, or you reap what you sow, and it was hurtful. It was very, very painful. But somehow, Aquarius, you jumped through that hoop. And you're getting your creativity back. There's a spark that has been lit. The Ace of Wands is here. And Aquarius, you are now putting your nose to the grindstone, because I see the symbols of Aries and double Taurus here. You are coming in as the King of Pentacles energy, male or female. You're going to be, that's a bull. He's riding a bull. We got any cowboys out there, or cowgirls? You're putting your nose to the grindstone. You're not backing down. You're going after your pentacles, because you are making a decision. You are definitely making a decision about your domain. You're looking out into the world. Where do I want to go? You're definitely making a decision, because you're going through the dance of change too, Aquarius. And about the time that you make the decision about what you're going to do, where do I want to be? What kind of creativity do I want to do? You're going to get a message that's been a long time coming, because there's that turtle. A message, some kind of message an apology. I don't know, an apology. How are you doing? Can we talk? But it's from a page, which is they're calling it the princess. Could be you doing Aquarius, or somebody's going to be doing it to you. You may hear them out. But I feel that you are headed towards this. You have victory here. This is victory after the battle. Some say this is a marriage card. It's been a long, hard journey. Now this person is riding through their town. All eyes are on them. You're going to have haters, Aquarius. You're going for growth, expansion, because the King of Pentacles is here. You're passionately going after stability. You're going to make sure that you're working on your health. I see you're going to be working on your health. And you're making decisions. 22 is here. You're going to make decisions. 22 in the year 22 that is going to lead to victory after this long, hard battle. You're going to have a lot of eyes on you. And you're going to have some people that ain't going to like it. You're going to have some people that's going to cheer you on. And some people that are going to thumbs you down. But you don't care. Because you know where you're headed? To the sun. The most positive card in the deck. See, this is like the little fool. You took that chance, Aquarius. You jumped the wall. It may take you to Leo season. But this is a yes. This is abundance. This is health. This is vitality. This is inspiration. Your creativity is leading you there. Yes. 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 And you're coming in as the King of Swords. You're speaking your truth. You're going to stand in your truth. This King of Swords, what symbol is on there? Doesn't matter. But I got the King of Pentacles here. And that is an earth sign. And the sign on this card is Capricorn and double Aquarius on the King of Swords. So yeah, you're going after stability. You want stability because you're going through that dance of change. You don't want to juggle anymore. So you're looking at the new, where am I going? Where am I going? Some of you are going to be traveling. Some of you are going to be traveling. And the Seven of Swords, unstable effort is what they call this card. And it's got your symbol on it, Aquarius. And a new moon is on there. It looks to me like, Aquarius, you're taking your shit, packing up. You're looking back one last time. Because, you know, you made the head over heart decision right here. It's stamped in the ground. Decision made. I made that decision. You also thought this person that you are looking back at thought they was going to defeat you. No, not this time. Because this could be self-sabotage. You said no, because the angels are on your side. This is temperance. You made sure to keep things balanced. You watched your temper. You didn't say nothing. You did not say nothing. You didn't get emotional. You didn't get irrational. You stayed at even keel. And it probably blown this person's mind that you're looking back at. They're very shocked at your temperament, how you're handling it. You're not popping off. You're not crying. You're just like, okay, see ya. Bye. Because you're off to follow your passion. And you're off to follow your stability. You want to be more stable. You don't want to cry anymore. You're off to find your happiness. You're going to be like a brand new baby. You're taking that leap. You want to be happy. Everybody deserves happiness, and it's coming, Aquarius. That's all I can say. It's coming.
Well, okay, we have overall energy. We have the Eight of Wands and we have the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords here is leaning back on his horse. He's not going nowhere, but there's blood or there's something, some kind of liquid on his sword. So there was something that was said, but I don't think it was necessarily delivered the way it was supposed to be delivered. Look, there's the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands, it's fast-moving messages. Well, it didn't come on off this, so there was either somebody didn't deliver the message and this has hurt you anyway. So this could be somebody who's walked away, somebody who's no contact, or this could be you who is about to deliver the message quite fastly to somebody who comes in. They could be quite immature. They might want to come in and speak some truths, and you're going to go 8 of Wands quite fast. I'll cut you out. I'm not even going to run at you while I do it. I'm going to lay back on my sword. I'm going to lay back on my horse, and I'm just going to cut you out. 33 master number. Recent past, we have the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. And we have the 4 of Swords. So in the recent past, you had to do some healing. Healing around this 10 of Swords. But where are we now? We're at the world. The world wants to turn. But this turtle that Cindy was talking about is here. So it seems to be taking a hell of a long time. We have the 2 of Cups. And I think this is what could be this energy here. Because something's taking so long. Are you? Mummy's working. I won't be long. We'll go and turn the heating off then, darling. It's too hot in this house. Okay, so it could be here that you are lying to yourself about messages that weren't coming in. So you're stalling yourself from making a new connection here. Or somebody could be coming in to try and give. Do not trust this. You do not trust this. This is a soulmate connection. Was this soulmate here for a long time or a quick time? There was a certain energy that had to be gained from this. There's a cycle that's about to complete out with this 2 of Cups. So there's a soulmate energy that's about to complete. Then we have the 4 of Wands, and then we have the 10 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is the 1111 card. So are you being given messages from the divine, and they're gonna come in? Are you listening? Or are you too worried about what happened in the past? Be careful you're not going to miss a situation. Because I feel if you do not look at this situation correctly, you got to be careful that you don't take the swords of the past and your healing. And you don't bring it into this connection. If you have been hurt in the past and this healing hasn't quite, you're either going to use the healing as a reason to get out of the relationship, or you might not necessarily speak the whole truth. So you might not deliver the whole truth in the way it's meant to be delivered. You need to have some clarity. I think you have to really communicate carefully here. Communicate very, very carefully, because you have the option here. You have the 8 of Wands and you have the 4 of Wands. They're coming in. You have the 1111. The lessons have been learned. This is a 10. This is a whole new beginning. Then what fell out? We have a choice. So your options here are, I'm staying in my healing energy. It took too long for this soulmate to come in. And in the time that it took for him to come in, I've decided one option. I'm just going to walk away because this is putting me too much in my head. Doesn't matter how much I heal. I don't know if I'll ever get over it in my head what went on, and I'm walking away. But you're juggling. What are you juggling? That you want to take the leap of faith because you're the Empress. But the leap of faith here is you're frightened of being made to look a fool. Use your intuition. You are the Empress here. Use your intuition. Stand in that power. There's a dog here of loyalty, but there's also a bear's hands or something sitting around you. The tree of knowledge is in your head. You have the knowledge. I just don't know whether you're trusting in yourself. So if you're not trusting in yourself, you're not going to trust in this person. There's something to do with trust, whether this is trusting your own beliefs or trusting the message that comes in from this person. But if you've done your healing and you've managed to take these swords out your own back and you've managed to heal this, there could be a new connection coming in with somebody that's a soulmate connection. The world can turn again, but it could have took a hell of a long time. There's a turtle here, but the choice is yours. Are you going to walk away and risk losing something? I think one more, bottom of the deck. Let me see what's going on. I do believe that you could be missing out on an opportunity. Temperance. If you're not balanced emotionally, what's going to happen? You're going to walk away, and you're going to walk away from, 5 of Cups. If you do balance it out, all you need to do is speak the truth. But I think it's almost, I don't know if you want, it almost feels like somebody doesn't even want to talk to this person. So there's a very much, are you going to speak? There's somebody wants to come in and speak to you. We do have the Four of Wands and we have lessons learned, but there's very two clear options here. And it's somebody's walking away to something else because they can't get over in their head what you've done. And then we have somebody here who says, well, I'm the Empress and I will spot it enough. So go on, try and treat me like a fool, because I'll take this sword and I'll stab you with your own sword. There could be something holding you back. Is it the fact of the healing, or is it the fact that you've somebody could have been outgrown a situation? But I don't know whether this is calling for you to have maybe a bit of faith in you, not in them, in you. You're the Empress, and the Empress can always tell what's right and what's wrong. I think if you walked away, you may regret it, because I think even if it was 1 day, 2 days in and you was talking, you would know instantly. You'd be like, you know what, now I'm cutting you out. I'm taking that sword and I'm walking. I'm taking the sword, I'm walking. You can't put me in my head no more. Have some faith in yourself. Have some faith in yourself. There we go. Right. Next one. I've done it again, haven't I? I keep pressing the wrong bloody thing here. Pisces.
Pisces. I see a continuation of the same thing over and over and over again. Pisces. You were coming
it's the
in.
Same energy with everybody, really, isn't it?
Yeah, you're like an Empress. You was pretty much grounded, stable, because you're coming in too as the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, a single, independent individual, and somebody saw it. And this person come in and they was reckless as shit. The Fool in reverse. And this person was always, I feel this in and out energy. Do I stay or do I go? You know, that type of energy. And I swear it's what I feel, because the Nine of Swords is here. It always kept you up in your head, kept you awake at night. Where are they at? I feel that this person also had put you in competition. There was a tug of war going on here. There was competitors here, because whoever he was dealing with could have been holding back. They were very prideful. And it could have led to an ending of a cycle, because you found out there was a third party, which put you in this type of energy. Too much. Just way too much to bear. But then you got a spark of inspiration, creativity. And I feel like you're going to block this person. And you are working on your temper. Maybe you was one of those that lashed out as well, like that Aquarius. And maybe you're learning to balance that out. Sagittarius is here. This is about having peace, joy, and harmony in your life. Somebody here in your life was creating a lot of mumbo jumbo. They was creating a lot of drama. And you're wanting to keep it going. You're wanting to move forward. But don't be surprised if this person does not try to contact you or something like that, try to message you. But I feel like you're wanting to move. You're wanting to go. You're wanting to move. But this person may try to contact you because they're pissed now. They're pissed. And now they've got something to say. You know, this is that type of energy. You're not going to get away until I've got the last say. This is almost narcissistic like feeling. Pisces, you've been putting up with this shit for so long. But I feel, Pisces, if you can get past this person here, this one that is going to rush in at any given time, because they're feeling the energy of you disattaching. You know, you're not going to take their shit anymore. There's a brand new love coming in for you. Keep it pushing. Keep moving forward. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart. It could be dealing with the Cancer. Get back to you're going back to the very beginning. Back to yourself. Back to being grounded and stable. Who was that? It was the Nine of Pentacles. It was the Empress. Go back to that, because that leads you back to home, to the Ten of Pentacles. Back to yourself. You got to find yourself again. You got to put in that hard work and that effort to find yourself again, Pisces, because you've been hurting. And when this person comes, speak your truth to them. Don't cow down. Speak your truth, because they left you in a mental prison anyway. Yes, you deserve happiness. And there's one that will come that will love you. And they will fill your cup. They will. They will. a little birdie's going to come. And it'll be the right birdie, the right message, the right time at the right moment. But you gotta clean up this mess first. Because that person that did you shitty took you down. They tried to destroy your life. Try to destroy you mentally, physically, and emotionally. But it's always darkest before the dawn, Pisces, because you're headed towards a brand new beginning, stability. Your health is going to improve when you get rid of this person that is doing this to you. 10, 10, 10, 10. There's an ending here. But endings lead to new beginnings. That's what the world is 21. You may finalize this at the 21st of this month. Final. I'm done. Because I want something new. 10, 10, 1. That's what I got to say, Pisces.
Okay, Pisces. Pretty much what Cindy said. There's a 6 of Wands here, which is victory over somebody who was in and out energy. The Page of Cups, somebody who was giving you a stupid offer. There was somebody who was in and out, somebody who didn't give you the love. They came with a cup and spilt it on the floor. This person was in a third party energy, or this person hurt you. They stabbed you in the back. They betrayed you. They used those swords of truth. They could have been an air sign, or they could have just been somebody who was very mouthy, very blunt, over blunt. Somebody who didn't speak the truth. The mouth is covered here. Or they didn't tell you why they were leaving, and then you found out afterwards a third party. This has left you in a mind fuzz for such a long time. But for me, this had the 4 of, I don't know where I've put it. There was a 4 of Wands there somewhere, the 4 of Swords. So there's been some heat. Where did I put that card? There was some healing energy with the 4 of Swords. 5 of Swords. So you was in that mental conflict for such a long time. You was in this 8 of Cups, but the 9 of Cups is here. And you can't see it because look at what's going on in your head. So much going on, but you are the Empress. You know you're the Empress. And the second you believe you're the Empress, you're going to sit so happy in this 9 of Cups energy. But it's self-belief here. There's something about self-belief over somebody that you believed in the past. Because the King of Swords can be quite harsh. And I think he spoke a lot of things. I think there's a kind of a control issue over your mind here. There's an energy of it could be a Libra male. I'm not saying there is, but it just feels very much like balance. And the fact got justice and the balance in the ending, it could well be. Because what do we have coming in? When you walk away from this and you start dealing with yourself and you say, I am the Empress, I am worthy of this 9 of Cups. What comes in? But if you don't get out your head, you're going to miss an opportunity. You could cut somebody out. Who could you cut out? The Emperor. You have an Emperor that wants to come in. But you're so much in your head. It's almost like you can't see it coming. You've kind of give up on love. This is somebody going, I give up. I don't care. I don't care. I give up. I give up. But just at the point when you give up is at the point when the universe gives you everything that you wanted. You're in this Empress energy. This seems as though somebody who's this is somebody who's quite controlling the past. Somebody who was in and out. And I believe this person's going to try and message you again. And you see, they could be trying to message you right now because why? Because they see the Ace and the 2 of Cups. They see what's coming in for you. You don't. You're the only one who doesn't see it. Why? Because the Pisces mind is swimming backwards and forwards and around and around and around and around. And you almost can't see it. You're too worried about this one cup that's been spilled. And you don't value yourself. This might be somebody who doesn't see their self-worth. So if you cannot see your self-worth and you do not believe you're worthy of this because you listened to this arsehole in the past who broke your heart, was in and out, in and out, in and out, you could miss the sun. Because there's an Empress here. Look, we have temperance, we have balance. Somebody's going to come in, balance out these burdens and these lessons. This was all lessons. There were only lessons for you to learn how valuable you were. You are worthy of the 9 of Cups and an Empress out there, an Empress watching you. Justice is going to prevail. I've seen somebody watching you. Somebody who's very grounded, somebody who's good with money. But I don't. This person is not, you can't see them. Or if they spoke to you, you might think they're a bit slimy. You might think they're a bit slimy because you're not used to being spoken to unless somebody's putting you down. You have to upgrade your value and what you're worth. Stop giving yourself this negative mind talk, because I think you're keeping, yeah, look, the illusion is here. I'm not worthy. He spoke the truth. This is why he left me, because I wasn't good enough. I wasn't worthy of that little half a cup. He told me so. Look, I can't have victory. Why? Because I know I'm not worthy of this. Well, there's somebody here that's saying, yes, you are. And I want to give it you. And this is justice coming in. The universe wants to give you this justice, but you have to value yourself deeper than what you do right now. There's a good connection coming. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Emperor, the Empress. All you have to do is believe the justice that you are worthy. Sit in this single energy of who you are. Take the time to heal, because the second you come out of this, there might be some healing. So you might have to, this could come in 9 months, 9 weeks. I don't know. There's something about whether this happened 9 months ago, but there's something to do with the 9 here. 9 is almost the 10, but the 10, we got the sun. The sun's a whole new beginning. It's coming. We have 2 10s, 9, 10, justice will prevail. And then we have, what do we have? We have the Emperor and the Empress. Whole new cup of love. It's a soulmate that wants to come in. You believe this person was your soulmate. You believe this person might have been your twin flame. You believe this person was somebody that you had to stick by no matter what they did. You believe that the in and out was okay because you thought you was learning. Yes, you did learn a lot about yourself, but you also now have to learn to walk away. Use the swords that he cut you down with to cut away from him, because you are the Empress and you can have justice, but you have to see and believe in yourself before this Emperor can come in.
That is correct. Pisces, it's time. It's time to see it for what it is. Know your worth.
And he said, this the Page of Cups. It might not be a lover. This could be a child that you have to walk away from. You might have to deliver a very hard message to a child, because it's a page here. It's not even a knight. If it's not a child, it's somebody who's very fucking immature and treats you like a mother, wants money off you, wants your energy, and then runs off and gives it to somebody else.
Yeah, it could be a child or a grandchild or somebody in your house is causing chaos.
Yes, yes, yes. I believe it's a child. I believe it's a child. Looking at it deeply, there's a child that's in your house. You've got to deliver. If you want victory, you have to say it's time for you to stand up on your own 2 damn feet, because you know what? I have waited long enough. The sword of justice needs to come in, because this person is ready to receive love for themselves. They have gone through so many burdens, but the illusion is that they probably wasn't good enough, because this man's got a foul bloody mouth. A foul mouth.
Oh,
and what are you missing out on? You're missing out on a new cup of love. I'm getting the shivers. You're missing out on a soul connection. You have been left broken and betrayed, and you've been single for a long enough time. You're quite grounded in your own energy, but you don't know how to balance it out, because what do? Somebody keeps giving this amount and you've got this amount. You keep having to pour into somebody else's cup. You almost have nothing left. You cannot give this connection anymore. The sun will come out, but you have to believe it. And it starts with cutting out this immature energy. And the message is going to come in. You can have victory, but this is the arsehole that has to come out first.
Mm-hmm. I've dealt with
that might be very particular.
I've dealt with 2 men Pisces in my life, and they're real mouthy, and they have a tendency to overdrink. And then the women Pisces have a tendency, some of them can have addictions, whatever, it doesn't matter. But the women Pisces have a tendency to cow down. To be spineless and let people like this run all over them. No more. Pisces is enough. It's enough.
Yeah, I believe so too. Yeah.
How many do we have tonight in the chat?
I think there's about 40 was our top.
Well, that's good.
Because I don't think many people. Yeah, it's better than what we normally. I know we get about 20. So I know there's some that's come out that I've never recognised before. So there's some that's come out from your channel. But I think maybe people
they'll watch the replay. They can watch the replay when it loads. It'll load.
Yeah. Yes.
I feel that the messages that come through was meant. I feel that they was on point, and take what resonates. The rest of it, chunk it. But do work on your shadow side.
I think the people that are here for the shadow side are the ones that are here tonight, are the ones that had to hear the message straight away. 33 master number, look, see. And I think a lot of people, especially that follow my channel, know it's not so much about the outside energy. It is about more of the healing side of things.
The sirens just went off when you said that. So yes, confirmation. It's not about the masses and the numbers.
It's about how we can. If we can connect to third, I'd rather have.
When I called Hustler Jones back on his channel today, and I'm so glad, and he said, "You will know the real ones that speak the truth because they won't have high numbers. They're not there for entertainment. They're not there to entertain you all. They're there to speak the truth." I love you, Hustler Jones. I love him.
Yes, I happened to jump in this first live as well. I've seen it myself, and I was like, "Wow!"
I was just sitting there, and something told me to get on YouTube, and I seen Hus, and I was like, "Oh, I got to listen to Hus. I got to listen to Hustler Jones," and I shared it on my community page because I thought Hus will break it down whether you like it or not. And Pisces, any sign, go to my community page and listen to what Hustler Jones had to say today for every sign. I believe he started with Earth. He'll start with Earth. Then I think he went to Air. Then he went to Water. Then he ended up on Fire. And he will tell you point blank, period, what you need to hear. Shout out to Hustler Jones, HJ.
Yes, 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 yes. I believe so too. Well, thank you for everybody that came here tonight.
Yes, thank you all so much for joining me and Lou tonight. It's very late in London. It is because it is about almost 8:30 here. So it is time for me to go to bed. Yes, it's about 1:30 in England, I'm sure.
Yeah, I am absolutely starving. I'm dying for a cup of tea. I'd left my drink downstairs the whole time. I haven't had a drink since we've been on here. It's time for me to go and get my drink.
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you for the 33 master number again. Thank you for all of you that was in here tonight. I really do appreciate you turning up for the first collaboration on my channel.
Yes,
so I appreciate you being here. Hopefully the next time it might run a little bit more smoothly because I'll get used to this app a bit better. So
we might work on a little something I've been thinking about, me, you, and Leon.
Yes.
And no cards, and just letting people ask us questions and talk.
Yes.
About, going in deep. And
Cindy, I'm a channeler. You're a channeler, and people haven't seen that side of us. Leon's very out there with his. I've done it for years. I can walk into a place and I can channel. I know you don't want me to say it, but I'm going to say it because it's moving forward. I know you've got it gifted more than the cards, and you're a lot more than the mouth from the south. So I think it's time that we break out that chill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cindy can go in really deep. I mean, I can go to the point of collapsing of the things that I see. If I told half the things that I saw here where I live in my town, I would be in a padded cell. But I can jump through portals and I can see things. And I've talked to Leon about it, and I've talked to Lou about it. And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, it's time to break free. So it's good night from England and it's good night from the USA.
Good night, good night, good night.
I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you on my lot for tomorrow's morning message. Love ya.
Love you, Lou. Love you all. Bye-bye.